Oh, I thought you were dead.
My death was greatly exaggerated. Before we begin, I just want to give out a big, major, huge thanks to my pen pal and friend Victor Tanzig for recording a voice line and filming that intro segment. And I want to give out a huge credit and thank you to Soviet Onion for writing that comment. I really wanted to dub this because I thought it was really funny, and also because I thought it makes a good segue into this video. Back in June, a video titled Sodor Short Imposter was uploaded and published on Tanzig's channel. You might know that I voiced Colin in that short, and it was really fun. I never expected to be part of that channel, but here we are. I figured to show off some of the unused Colin lines that I had from the original script that I was given, before that was changed up for the final version. Then afterwards, I'll do a bit of a story time about how I got to be part of it with a few fun facts. That sounds fair? I originally had about 8 lines to record, which I did as I received the script, but in the final version, only 5 of those lines were used. In order, with the snippets from the original script, for context, here's all of the 8 lines, including the 3 unused Colin lines. Maybe. He was made of iron. Yeah. You can count higher than me. I thought you said you were going to watch Percy's OnlyFans. Why don't we work in pairs? It would be safer that way. Because they had oil in them? I got better. Aspirin helps. How many people do you reckon will be ticked off that we never said sus in this video? And those are all the lines I've recorded. I will mention it was a little tricky, and that was only because of the lack of voice direction. It was like, here's the script, get it done whenever. So I had to just read the script, imagining how Colin would say it, and predict the tone of the engines with the line previous to it. It was bang on, luckily enough, but yeah, I really wish that I had that direction. It would have made it a little easier, but never mind. I'll put a link to a Google Drive file if you want to listen to the WAV files of the lines. So let's talk about how this came to be. I know there's this big question regarding this short, and that is, how is Colin alive and why is he here? Well, other than aspirin, plot convenience, and the fact that Sodor shorts are not canon to stories of Sodor, it was because of me. I'm the reason why he was alive and here again in the short. Let me explain. I had an email session with Victor. Not going to explain it much because it's personal. Usually we speak to each other once per month to keep up the pen pal relationship that we have. But in that email, I was talking to him about my birthday coming up for July 7th and how I was struggling to find a present. I tried commissioning someone for a custom plushie, still no response. I tried getting a cameo from a content creator I like. They didn't do it, so I was refunded. And I tried getting a music piece, but it just didn't work out in the end. So telling him this, that's when Victor had an idea. Would you like to be in one of my videos? He had an idea that he was working on, and among us styled short, I was thinking of doing a collaboration with multiple voice actors voicing multiple characters. He asked if I would like to be part of it, and that I could voice any character, or characters even. When I first saw that reply back, my eyes wide. I felt excited, surprised, that he was asking me if I would like to be one of his videos. Instantly, it was a huge yes. Sure, I don't really play that game, but I've seen others play it, and I knew the memes, so I knew what it was about. So now it's like, okay, which characters that I can voice that also fits well for the style of short? Colin was an instant first choice. His personality, from what I remembered, he isn't the intelligent type and was teased for being naive. As well as the fact that I could kinda do the same voice that Victor did for him, I thought Colin would be perfect. There was another character I picked originally, and that was Matthew from the Sodor mainland. Not only because he is my namesake, but I thought of an oldie character that wouldn't understand the modern language like sus. I thought it would be a little funny. In addition, it was also because of his personality. Going from the Stories of Sodor Wikia, it mentioned that he makes choices carefully. So I picked them. But only Colin got chosen, as Matthew couldn't get written in. The next day on the 21st, I received a reply with the script. And that's when I felt so giddy. I had a huge smile on my face when I received the script. It was so exciting. I couldn't stop smiling. Soon afterwards, I've read through the script, and I will say, that was a weird experience, because there was one line that weirded me out a bit, and that being Percy's OnlyFans. And there was another line that put me into a huge laughing fit, and that was the final line I had to record. How many people do you reckon will be ticked off that we never said sus in this video? For the first time ever, here's an outtake recording of it. Okay, let's go. How many people do you reckon will be ticked off we never said sus in the video? Oh, f***'s sake. Okay. So after recording those lines, on the exact day I received it, I sent them through to Victor alongside a YouTube video to a bunch of Among Us sound effects to help make the short feel more authentic. And that's it. That's my story time. Throughout the rest of the week, Victor worked on the short, but unfortunately, instead of a big collab with multiple voice actors voicing multiple characters, it was Victor voicing everyone except for Colin, who was voiced by me. It would have been nice to have more VAs voicing this project, but oh well. Maybe if there was a sequel in the future, it could happen. But that's only up to Victor if he wants to or not. Nonetheless, it was really fun to be part of one of his videos, and I really appreciate it. To Victor, I want to thank you for offering me this chance to be part of this. We've been pen pals and friends for 2 years now, and you've been a great help to me and a huge inspiration to my imagination and my world. I enjoy speaking with you and updating you on how I've been. You've been quite a good friend to me, and I love you. Platonically, of course. And to Andrew Legato, I want to give out a huge thank you for introducing me to Victor and for giving me his email so I could send him that one sprite scene I did. If it wasn't for you, I don't think I would have been interacting to him at all. You are a very creative guy, and you have great custom models. I wish you the best with whatever you might have else in store. With all that said, stealing from Victor. Thank you very much for watching, and have a good one.